Hi there, it's the 19th of June and it's a big day for us at Natural Science as we get ready to start transplanting our EU certified cannabis sativa hemp plants into the fields here in southeast Bulgaria. We've got all 895,000 plants now with us in the germination area. So this is probably a pretty good time just to have a quick look at the plants and what we've been up to over the last month before we start the transplanting process later on today. So let's have a look at the plants. So here I think you can see now our 16 germination beds. These are 106 meters long and designed to take 704 trays a day from the seeding facility in Plovdiv. So 704 trays with each tray having 77 cells is approximately 54,200 plants have been getting delivered each day here. The reason we picked that number is that the most we can transplant is about 10 hectares a day, so we're putting 5,500 plants in the field per hectare. So that's approximately 55,000 plants will be transplanted a day. So that's what we needed to prepare for each day, 55,000 plants, which we've done. And let's have a look at the first day's plants. So these plants went into the seeding facility on the 28th of May. And as you can see now, they're in great shape. We're really happy. We've got approximately a 98% germination rate. There's the odd cell here that's missing a plant, but actually in the last couple of days they've got really strong. The stalks have become much thicker, so they're now ready to enter into the fields, and we'll be starting that later on today. It's very exciting. See up here, so these have been with us now for 21 days, so a bit longer than we thought. We thought it would be 15 or 16, but we had some bad weather early on. We lost 3 or 4 days, so they've just taken a little bit longer to mature, to put them in the fields, but we're all happy now that we can do that. And each of these beauties is worth approximately €10 when it's grown. So we'll have a look in the day 2. So this is the second day, again looking really nice. As you can see down there, it's another 55,000 down here, and that one's ready to go as well. Yeah, the stalks have really thickened up over the last 24-48 hours. We'll go and have a look at day 3. So again, day 3 was the third day of seeding at the seeding facility in Plovdiv, and these are now 3 days away from transplanting. So yeah, not quite as developed as the first 2 days, but again, we're very happy. Nearly 100% germination rate, and which is much higher than we were hoping for. So again, we'll be putting about 5,500 seeds in the ground per hectare. So each of these plants will have a dry weight of about half a kilo. So let's have a look at our irrigation system. We spent about €200,000 on this. It's probably the most extensive irrigation system in Bulgaria this year. So that's 150 hectares, fully irrigated with drip lines. So these are the lay flats that go right across the field, and then connected to those are your drip lines, which you can see there, and these should be right next to the holes, which you can see here. And there's 3 irrigation points by each hole, 30 centimetres apart, so the plant gets 3 sources of water which really helps its root system expand into the soil. On top of that, you can see we've put a biodegradable mulch, and that's now all over this first field, 50 hectares. No small amount of work to do that. So that will naturally degrade over the winter, but what it does, it stops the weeds growing under the plant, so there's less competition for the plant for nutrients and potentially sunlight, as some of these weeds will get really tall and try and outgrow hemp plants and take the sun off them. So the other good thing that's happened is we have had a lot of rain, as I might have mentioned earlier, so now the soil is in really good condition. So if you look in here, you can see that's lovely and moist, nice and soft. So that's going to be really good for the transplanting, which is going to happen over the next couple of days. So all good stuff, and I think now I can show you a great picture, aerial photo of the field. So you can see here the 50 hectares on this field. We've got 3 fields, 50 hectares each. So this field is now completely covered in the biodegradable mulch. The drip irrigation is installed and it's ready to be transplanted. So great news, we've just finished transplanting our first hectare of plants. That's about 5,500 plants gone in today into the ground. It's all gone really well. The soil was really nice and moist. So let's have a quick look at the plants and see how they're doing. So great news, we've started transplanting. So here we go, you can see the plants here in the ground. The soil was nice and moist, so the transplanting went really well. We've transplanted 1 hectare today, so that's 5,500 plants, as you can see here. So we have only had a couple of losses that we can see. We've had to stop now because it's got too hot and they don't like being transplanted in the full heat of the day. But yeah, it's gone really, really well. We're really pleased that we've started. So these plants should get up to about 1.5 meters in height come the end of August, and have a wet weight of about 5 kilos and a dry weight of around 0.5 kilo. So we're expecting these to have around 8% CBD in them. Anyway, that's a great start. We're really happy, and more transplanting now for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Cheers.